Welcome back, my YouTube fam. I've been wanting to make a video about Guilty Gear and BlazBlue and what ArcSys Works has plans for them both for a while, ever since like the announcement, which I'm going to get into right now. But first and foremost, there's a special little artwork over here saying thank you to 3 million players. You know, Guilty Gear Strive has been doing this thing, and I'm so glad so many people are picking up the game. There's a Blazing edition, I believe, that's coming out, and I think that's gonna have all the seasons except season 4 into it. So definitely get that if you haven't got, bought Guilty Gear just yet. Anyway, let's talk about the season pass 4 that was announced during like the Evo weekend. You got Dizzy, Venom, Unica, and a guest character. So let's talk about Queen Dizzy and her design. It's great, it's modest, it fits the queen reputation and everything like that. She's married to Kai Kisu, who's the king. Why did Kai cut his hair to look like a bitch boy? Don't know, don't care. Dizzy's cool, we're moving on. Daisuke must have looked at Venom and said, hey, this shit is harassment, it's no longer flirting, put a shirt on, nigga, be done with it. Moving on from there. Unica, where the fuck you wanna call her? Listen, great design, the goggles fucking stupid. Don't even know why they went with that. I guess it was to cover her eyes. I mean, she could have just got like regular goggles. Like, I would have been cool with regular goggles over that rabbit looking shit. I mean, really, she's probably going to be a Valentine just based on how the goggles look. She's probably a Valentine. Don't know. It is what it is. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Lucy is the guest character for Season Pass 4. I know a lot of people have much to say about that because they were disappointed that it wasn't a BlazBlue rep, particularly Ragnar the Blood Edge. I understand your disappointment, but at the same time, Ragnar doesn't need to be in this game because ArcSys Works CEO has stated that he doesn't want the two games to compete with each other. Now, you're probably like, it's not going to compete with each other because it's just going to be Ragnar in the game, but that is clearly wrong because if they show you Ragnar in this new Strive version, you're going to assume that there's a new BlazBlue in the works. And ArcSys Works doesn't want you to assume that. If you assume that a new BlazBlue is in the works, that means they have to like try to live up to making BlazBlue right away while Season Pass 4 isn't fully out yet. I'm just giving my thoughts on it because I know how people are, and I saw the comments, I saw the shit on Reddit, and you guys were just going nuts that Lucy, for some strange reason, got put in there before Ragnar. Why did Lucy get put in there though? Easily. She fits the rock feature aesthetic. You guys say, no, she doesn't. I've seen the comments that said, no, she doesn't, but she actually does. But you'll give a pass to the silverback little midget, May, who wears an oversized hoodie, booty shorts, pirate hat, and carries a big fucking anchor. That's very rock punk of her, isn't it? That looks fucking dumb, but it is what it is, right? Right? Elfelt, she switched from her Guns N' Roses looking dress to light jacket and on a fucking tour with her little rock situation. I think that's fantastic, by the way, her design and everything. She's showing off them thighs and them side boobs. Just saying. She's more like Lucy than you people think. Like, Elfelt and Lucy will probably get along. They'll probably have a unique interaction, if anything. I would love to see that. And I'm gonna like call it right now that they're gonna have a unique interaction. Should it have been Ragnar? No. It could have been anyone but Ragnar. It really should have been anyone but him, and it was Lucy. So I'm cool with it. I know I'm gonna get some backlash on it because people really want a new BlazBlue game, but we're about to get into BlazBlue right now with their new game. Check it. So Machiavelli, this Korean entertainment content company, as you can see right here, has asked to borrow the BlazBlue IP from ArcSys Works. Now, they're not really well known. They made little silly ass games. Well, not even silly ass games. They just done silly ass content such as like Cheetah Boo, Belagam, OZ Rewrite or Oz Rewrite. I think this is like the only thing that like I would be interested in because of how the artwork looks. That's the only thing that looks interesting. Project B is kind of interesting too. Idle RPG. Despite the waifus I see on here, I mean, you can tell. I mean, one of these has the titties out. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're in some good hands here already. Heroes versus Evil, Goblin Quest, Baby fucking Shark Runaway. Like, why would they do that? ArcSys Works have turned them away and said no. But they don't really have a name for themselves, so they decided to go with ArcSys Works and BlazBlue IP because it's just in, you know, hiatus right now. And they did, which you can see with this recruitment page right here. And there's a bunch of stuff that it says on here, but it's just recruitment stuff. They look for 3D experienced animators and all that stuff. It's still gonna be 2D, but it's probably just for background purposes and everything like that. This is most likely going to be like Revolution Reburning, a better version, and maybe Entropy Effect, but not with how Entropy Effect does their story. Entropy Effect literally has its own original story, which has nothing to do with BlazBlue. This new game by Machiavel is going to be the original story with BlazBlue. The 4 main C titles, which some people don't or have yet to like really get into. And Revolution Reburning, I think, covered 3 of the C titles. I think it went all the way up to Chrono Phantasma, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm pretty sure it goes up to either the beginning of a Chrono Phantasma or it goes into the end of Continuum Shift. I'm not too fucking sure. Don't quote me on that. But I think this is good that it covers all 4, and it's gonna use all the characters. Like, you were limited in Revolution Reburning, pretty limited in Entropy Effect as well with characters, but they're slowly releasing new characters. Rachel is coming out this week, so be prepared for that. That's gonna be a good time. Actually, Rachel comes out tomorrow or tonight. That's gonna be a great time. Be looking forward to it. I'll probably stream it or something like that. You have nothing to be disappointed in because it's keeping the story the same, and it's just telling it from a different company. So don't expect anything to be too different. It's just gonna follow through with everything, and I'm excited for it because it's just more BlazBlue content. It shows that it's still relevant. It's still a hot topic. And some people are just like, oh, it's been reduced to a gacha game. You see what happened to Dark War, yada, yada, yada. But see, Dark War ended because of its servers. It wasn't because of money. Now, don't get me wrong. Three out of the 11 months that it was active were terrible. But the collabs with Grand Blue Fantasy and 13's banner, the swimsuit banner, White Justice and Hakumen banner, like, those were some hot months for Dark War. But Dark War is not going to be involved with this BlazBlue game whatsoever. We're not even going to see anything. We may get like the cutscenes, which they may put in there from like the games, and the only time we see or see part of White Justice is like the end of Central Fiction. So that's probably the most Dark War we're going to get, and this gives them a chance to do something new, and possibly it could be added to what ArcSys Works may want to do with BlazBlue in the future. That's what you guys got to realize. If they make something new and original with, you know, the BlazBlue game, and let's say after Central Fiction, because once Central Fiction ends, that's just it. You beat the game. But they can make some original content of showing what was happening in between before Dark War started, and that's still keeping it within the C series, Entropy Effect and BlazBlue Cross Tag. People keep saying that these games are not BlazBlue games. They are. ArcSys Works acknowledges them. That's what you guys don't get. Stop saying they're not BlazBlue games. They are. Entropy Effect has sold over 600 copies. Okay, that didn't sound right. 600,000 copies. And that's way more than most BlazBlue games do within a fucking year. I mean, I think Calamity Trigger is like the main one that had over like 1 million in sales. Like, the rest didn't even hit that. And I'm not saying the rest don't do what they do, but Entropy Effect is literally one of the top 2 fastest selling BlazBlue games, along with BlazBlue Cross Tag. Now, I get it. People don't like Cross Tag like that, but you should. It's actually pretty fucking fun when you take your bias out of there and your BlazBlue elitism out of there. Like, it's really a fun ass game. They're BlazBlue games. Get over it. It is what it is. Stop your bitching. Enjoy BlazBlue. If you're a real fan, enjoy BlazBlue. And just do what you do. I'm not going to get mad at you if you're disappointed in the guest character again for Guilty Gear Strive, or mad about what BlazBlue is coming out with being PC mobile right now. But at least it's relevant. Could be Darkstalkers. Just being honest. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment. As always, keep it wavy, and I'll see you next time. Holla at your boy.